Now for the main part of the buttercream. First, the magic ring. First, magic ring on the finger. Crochet down to bring the thread out. Thread through the loop. This makes a CH chain stitch. Next, start hooking the first loop. Hook 6 as C, single crochet. Crochet to bring out the thread. Thread through the loop. This is an SC. Keep ticking 5 more SC. After the first 6 SC are hooked, tighten the coil. Then ship stitch with the first stitch. Crochet through the straight S of the first SC. Wrap thread to bring out straight S, and then bring out the coil directly. That's a ship stitch. 1 stitch. Hook the second loop. Ship stitch and CH in every next stitch. Where the first stitch of each round goes into the needle. This is the straight S where the ship stitch was inserted. The second loop is 6 inch increase. That is 2 SC hooks inside a straight S. This is an ink. Go ahead and tick 5 more inks. After the 6 inch hooks in the second loop, ship stitch with the first straight S. CH 1 stitch. Start the third loop. Hook a SC first. Next straight S, tick an ink. This way 1 SC and 1 ink for a group. Repeat the hook 6 times. 1 SC, an ink. A SC, an ink, a SC, an ink. After 6 sets of hooks, ship stitch with the first stitch. CH 1 stitch. The pattern for the fourth loop is hook an SC and an ink. Hook another SC for a group. Repeat for a total of 6 sets. 1 SC, an ink, a SC. After 6 sets of repeated hooks, Ship stitch with first stitch. Ch1 stitch. Hook the 5th loop. 3 SC and 1 int as a group. Repeat for a total of 6 groups. Three SC, 1 ink. After 6 repetitions with the first ship stitch, one stitch. Hook the 6th loop. Crochet the 6th loop on the blow. That's the half of the thread that's away from your body. That's a total of 30 SC in the blow hook. After 30 SC hooks, ship stitch with first stitch. Ch1 stitch. Next, hook the 7th to 11th loop. Hook 30 SC. It's hooking a whole straight S. Each straight S corresponds to 1 SC. After the 30 SCs of the 11th loop are hooked up, ship stitch with first stitch. Ch1 stitch. 12th hook. Again, hook 30 SC on the blow. 1 SC on each blow. Ship stitch after 30 SC hooks. One stitch. 3 SC in the 13th round. Tick one more deck, decrease. Decrease stitches are crocheted through the straight S. Bring the thread out. Threading into the next straight S brings the line out again. Thread the wire through all the coils. This is a deck. 3 SCs in a deck group. Repeat for a total of 6 groups. Three SC. 1 deck. After the 6 groups are hooked up, ship stitch with first stitch. CH1 stitch. Hook the 14th loop. 1 SC and 1 deck as a group. Repeat hooks in groups of 8. Repeat to complete the loop. Then take the first ship stitch. CH1 stitch. 15th loop. That's 8 decks. After the 8 decks are hooked up, stuff some cotton to fill it first. After stuffing the cotton, ship stitch with the first stitch. Then cut the thread. Then finish with a needle. Pick the flow of straight S in turn. Tighten up as you go. tighten and hide the threads. Next, we crochet the cream lace. The final seam is just at the bottom of the cake, and we are going to put this bottom side up, and then find the straight S that just ticked the blouse. That's the 5th and 10th circles. Continue crocheting on their remaining flows. Pick up the flow to bring the thread in up to CH, and then on the next straight S, crochet 5 unfinished DCs, double crochet. Crochet round thread through straight S, bringing the thread out, threading the wire through the first 2 coils. This is an unfinished DC. Keep ticking for more. A total of 5 unfinished DCs. And then there are 6 loops on the crochet hook. Wrap the thread around these 6 loops at once. Then CH1 stitch. And now a cream is ready. And then we have an empty stitch without a hook. His next stitch. Empty this one out. This stitch is not ticked. Ship stitch on the next stitch. And then continue to repeat this step. Start to CH. Hook 5 unfinished DC on the next straight S. After the hook, threading all coils at once. Then CH1 stitch. 1 empty stitch without hook. Ship stitch on the next stitch. For the rest of the cream, follow the previous steps. Keep repeating the crochet. That's about 10 cream flaps around. After the last cream is hooked up, where was the first cream ch? Conducting a ship stitch. Then you can cut the line. Hide the thread with a needle. And now the cream lace at the bottom is done. The top cream is the same. And also on this circle of flow. The same towards the bottom of the circle. Up to ch. Then the next straight as hooks 5 unfinished DCs. Threading all coils at once. Ch1 stitch. 1 empty stitch without hook. Ship stitch in next stitch. Keep repeating this pattern for the cream. After the hook, hide the thread in the same way. And here's a blue cupcake. And now the fruit on top of the cake. First magic ring. Ch1 stitch. Hook 4SC in the first loop. Tighten the loop after the 4SC are hooked. Then make a ship stitch with the first stitch. CH1 stitch. Then hook a second loop. 1 SC and 1 ink as a group. Repeat hooks 2 sets. One SC and ink. A SC and ink. After the hook, we turn it over. The wire headers in there. And then with the first stitch, ship stitch. CH1 stitch. Hook the third loop. Hook 6 SC in the third loop. One SC corresponding on each straight S. Ship stitch after ticking. Then cut the line. This is how a fruit shape is made. Then with a needle. From the bottom to the top. Then cut off some of the threads. And then hide the excess threads underneath. You can weave a piece of cream underneath the fruit. Magic ring. Ch1 stitch. 10 SCs in all. After 10 SC hooks, tightening the coil. Then ship stitch with the first SC. Cut the line. Hide this thread on the back. Finally, dip the fruit in the cream, and then dip the cream on top of the cake. And that's how the cupcake is crocheted.